Hey everybody, Chris Schaefer of Pautzke Outdoors back here in Central Florida. It's been a long day for us today. We fished a small tributary on the St. Johns this morning, and instead of just going back and hanging out at the hotel, we decided to take the last 2 hours of our day, head to another lake here in Central Florida and do a little evening crappie fishing. Now guess what? The conditions are not good, as you can see from the boat ride we took out on the lake today. We have wind everywhere, the barometer is bouncing up and down, it's cold. Crappie don't like that, but you know what? We're gonna show you with Pautzke Chartreuse Fire Dye minnows, you can still get them to bite even in a short amount of time. Let's see how we do.
Hey everybody, so we're down here in Central Florida. We're fishing black crappie right now. We're gonna take some of our minnows and some of our Chartreuse Fire Dye, show you how we're charging these baits up. Take a look here. We got our new Pautzke's Fire Dye Chartreuse. This is 1 4-ounce bottle. Just gonna throw this into a empty minnow bucket. Get that in there. Got my fresh water here. Well, we got one guy in there already. We're gonna go 4 parts water now. So there we go. We got 4 parts water in there. The 1 bottle of Chartreuse Fire Dye. This stuff's awesome. Hey, it's environmentally friendly. It's safe. Doesn't affect our baits. You know, you can see we did some chartreuse ones earlier today. We picked up some more. We're just wanting to hit up some more fresh minnows. Look at this. Throw a nice little handful of minnows in there. Maybe a few more. We'll get these guys going. Now we're set up on a short soak. You know, up to an hour. We're gonna get the rods prepped, we're gonna get the boat ready, we're gonna get it here in the water and get more black crappie. Here we go.
Hey everybody, Chris Schaefer. We're here with TC Lloyd today. He's a very successful and experienced crappie fisherman here in the state of Florida. Now, what are we doing today? I know we got a lot of wind and we're trying to overcome that situation, so how are you gonna tackle that?
Well, today we're gonna be out here, we're in Central Florida, one of these great lakes that there is. There's so many of them. We're gonna bounce around the next few days and catch a lot of fish in all these lakes, but today we're gonna be out here and we're gonna be spider rigging or tight lining. The wind is bad. I think we can still catch some fish. I got 2 drift socks, a big heavy duty logging chain. We're gonna be able to throw those out, get our speed down, and we're just gonna move along real slow. Use these fire dye minnows, these chartreuse minnows, and we should be able to put some big fish in the boat today.
Oh, there he is, man. Little feisty guys. Get up here, man. Here's another nice little black crappie. Check it out. And Rod's just sitting over bouncing, trying to set hooks. This little guy, man, they put up one incredible fight. Hey, look at the colors on him. The green, black, purples and blues. Man, just hammered these Chartreuse Fire Dye minnows. And we'll get him back in the water, see if we can find his big brother.
Well, that one's got shoulders.
He's gonna come off. He's barely hooked. Hurry up, though.
Look at that fatty. Whoa.
Told you, man, we was getting back after
Whoa.
the brothers.
Going to Florida for right
That is a beast. A beast.
Another one. Double up.
Double up. Double, double.
Look at that. doubled up.
Put mine back.
You go. Triple up, triple.
What the?
Look here, look at that.
Woo!
Look at this. And we just got crappie jumping in the boat. And it is jumping in the boat.
Y'all seen us, we've been catching a bunch of fish this week, and we've been spider rigging, tight lining out the front of the boat. We've been using, I'm gonna go over the setup that we've been using. I've got a 14-foot Jinko rod. This is Jinko's trolling rod. It's a real good, it's got a lot of backbone, it's a real good rod. We've got the reel I got on this thing is just a 300 series reel or 3000 series reel. We've got 6-pound test line on it. We're pushing double minnow rigs. And the way I got this put on here is I'm running a 1 ounce lead on this, and I got it tied on your 1 ounce lead. Then you put your swivel on there and you put your leader line on. I've got about a 18 to 24 inch leader, swivel, the weight. And what I did was, this was kind of we were fishing singles earlier. We decided we wanted to go to double rigs. So just a quick way to do a double rig if you've got singles tied on is you just tie a big loop knot. I've got about a 5-6 inch loop knot right here. And what I do is, let me undo this thing. I'll show y'all a trick. So once you've got your loop knot tied, okay, see, I just tied a hook, come right off. See, this is a quick way to add another hook to your line. I tied a big loop knot. Just take the line, basically to tie a loop knot, just take the line, you twirl it around, and you run it through one time. When you get done with it, your end result is just a big loop knot, okay? So what you can do this loop knot is you can just take your knot, you can pinch it, right? You can pinch it and you can slide it through the hook. Slide it through the hook, put it back through the loop, and your hook's on there. It's just a quick way to do it. And if you start catching too many fish, you know, double minnow rigs, you don't need double minnow rigs anymore. All you got to do is you can take it right off, or you can just not put a minnow on it. But if you need it, it comes in real handy. And I'm gonna show you how I store these things. That way people know, because they're kind of aggravating if you get a bunch of rods together. But take your top hook, and hook it in your eye right here. Okay, hook it in your eye, and your rod. You want your rod to let out some line where it's just standing up. And then all you do is you take your line and you twist it around a few times. Okay, get that line tight to the reel. Then you come back down, and see I got a bunch of slack right here. I can't get it. I can't hook anything. So what you do is you can just twist your rod. You just twist it a bunch of times, okay? Just twist it around that rod, and what it does is takes up some of that slack, and then you're able to take that jig, hook it into the cork or foam, whatever you got. You got everything on there, nice and neat. You store on the move, go home, whatever you got to do. It's a real good setup. It works great down here.